Good morning and welcome back to my Lead Farms channel. I am K.O. Carlson in south central Nebraska. It sprinkled a little bit here. We have had some nasty storms in the area. The county to my west has had a lot of wind and a lot of hail, and they've got a corn crop that unfortunately was hailed down to right here. Completely sawed off the stalk. So we're missing some rains, but we're also missing the nasty weather. You can see last night it rained not much. I am on my way to California, so I'm doing a little bit of irrigation. I'll be doing some irrigation from my phone, but I wanted to switch this drip field. Right now we are pumping. I have two wells pumping about 440 gallons per minute, and this 80-acre field is set up in 4 grids, and I will turn off the west side and irrigate the east side and run it there for a couple of days. But let's head over to California and see what that state looks like. I should also add that this is underground drip irrigation, and these 2 big tanks are sand gravel filters. So there's gravel pack and sand filled up about, well, right there. And every once in a while they will automatically flush right over to that little pool right there. It'll flush and rinse the filters so that we can maintain consistent water flow and consistent pressure underground, where we won't lose any of the water to evaporation. Drip field. Here's what the drip tape looks like that's buried underground. It's perforated along these blue lines. Super efficient. Good looking corn. Is it tasseling? It is actually tasseling. If you look right there, that is a tassel popping out, and it will pollinate these silks. Ooh, these silks were already pollinated. So here's the silks. A little bit of this pollen will fall down, pollinate the silk. Each one of these silks is attached to a kernel of corn in here, and then once your silk's brown, it's already been pollinated. So you want cool, breezy weather to promote good pollination and get every one of these kernels pollinated, and then we can go right into grain fill. So perfect weather today for any type of pollination that is about to happen. Well, I made it to California, landed safe and soundly. If you guys couldn't guess, yes, I am in California, where everybody has a golf course in their backyard with a swimming pool and fruit trees. Hello, Megan.
Hi.
Can you tell me what's going on here with this fruit tree?
Grapefruit. It's amazing. Those are lemons up top.
I didn't realize. I farmed my whole life and didn't realize you could have. So the combination, this is lemon, lime, and grapefruit all in one tree. Did they graft that? How does that even work? What is the science?
And then there's a tangerine tree over there.
Well, obviously, where you can just, yeah. I did not do that, but I guess we're going to have grapefruit for breakfast. Follow along on my vacation. It's nice to see you guys so relaxed. Grapefruit was absolutely delicious. I highly recommend, if you can ever take fresh fruit off a tree and eat it, it's amazing. Although it was sour, but that's probably what you get when you combine lemons and limes in a grapefruit tree. Anyway, we need fuel before we... Good grief, California. Your gas prices. been a couple years since I've spent $5.50 on a gallon of fuel. Where is your ethanol? You guys really need E15 out here. That would really help your gas prices. You guys need way more ethanol. That's what I'm used to. $3 fuel, which is still expensive. But let's fuel up and get on the road. Which one should I choose? I'm feeling lucky. I did. Thank you very much. I got my sunglasses now, safety glasses. This is, hello, Cale Carlson. Once again, I am at UMC, Universal Motion Components.
Yes.
I'm here with Alex.
Yes.
And Jeff, and they're going to give me a brief tour real quick since I'm in California about everything they do. Actually, they already gave me the tour. I'm going to run you through. They're going to test me and see how much I learned about what they put together and built. Essentially, a lot of these components come in on a container ship and they'll run them through in their factory here. These are T&L components, as maybe you can see, and these are planetary gearboxes in here, and what they'll do is open them up, make sure they are clean, well lubricated, have all of the appropriate specs, put them back together, put them on a pallet, and then ship them out to Nebraska and a lot of other states. It'll ship all over the world.
All over the world.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
All over the world.
Okay. Gearboxes over there, regular gearboxes. Actually, these are the heavy duty gearboxes. Let's take a look at these. These would go on a swing arm. They are heavier. They are about 160 pounds.
Yeah, 150, 160 pounds.
160 pounds, and then the regular gearboxes are 130
120
pounds. 120 pounds that we are lifting out there by hand. One of the new components that UMC is doing is booster pumps.
Booster pumps, yeah.
These are booster pump motors that they have put together. These are actually big ones. You do 1-horse motors as well too.
We do
Correct?
a 130 gallon per minute unit and a 200 gallon per minute unit. So
All right,
the
which is a
smaller
5-horse.
ones- Yeah, the smaller ones use a 3 horsepower motor.
3-horse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So booster pumps coming to a pivot near you, and then they'll have. Do you have the other? Okay. What's the 2 couplers?
We have a standard coupler and then a CX universal coupler.
And the CX are my favorite.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. The CX ones come pre-assembled. They're one size fits all, single wrench installation.
9/16.
Saves a lot of time.
Yep.
It's a lot easier. This is a standard kind of clover leaf style coupler
Okay.
that you have to assemble and put on a gearbox or center drive or drive shaft.
Very good. It's so nice that they come all together in a bag with the bolts and everything in one bag that I can carry out to my pivot and have everything that I need. Would you guys just take a look for a minute at all of the gearboxes? This is a shipment that just came in.
Yeah, these just came in.
Needs to be inspected, gone
Yep,
through.
exactly.
What are these here? These are these are center drive motors, but what is the gear ratio?
So the gear ratio on this specific one
50 to 1.
This is 40 to 1.
Okay, 41,
On this one.
51,
This pallet's 50 to 1.
61.
Yep.
I usually typically run 40 to 1 or 50 to 1.
Okay.
I didn't realize you had
We
60
actually,
to 1.
yeah, we make the widest range of gear ratios in the industry for center drives.
Okay.
So we have units
20,
from
30, 40,
yeah,
50, 60.
yeah.
We might need to get some high-speed
We
gearboxes.
make the highest speed center drives there is.
They're real slow.
Yeah, we're real slow.
Can I just take a minute, real quick? Jeff, was this your design, putting handles on these boxes?
Wasn't my design.
Okay,
no.
but it is UMC's
It is.
design
Yes.
that they come out here with the boxes and they go ahead and label correctly and in big bold print how many gallons it is, and then actually making these handholds is very convenient for me carrying these out to the pivot. It's the small things that matter to me. So thank you very much. A UMC
Absolutely.
exclusive.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see, this is a bull gear, not a planetary,
Bull gear, yeah.
but we would call this a
So-
bull gear that fits.
That's the driven gear on what most wheel gearboxes.
Okay. Very important component.
Very important.
Can I buy these separately? How many guys or farmers actually rebuild
Not, you can buy these separately. These are actually all being shipped. We wrap them in, you know, special stuff to keep them from rusting and keep them
Yeah,
from
getting
and
dinged.
whatnot. But you can buy all the replacement parts you need to rebuild a gearbox.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of people do it these days, but you know, we sell parts so people want to can.
Nice. Just a complete unit for me is cheap and easy, just to
That's the
run
top most
on
people choose. Yep.
the pivot. But I do appreciate that you can get parts as well too. Anyway, okay, here at UMC we also have, this is the, what would we call this station?
This is a dynamometer where we test gearboxes for extended periods of time. We're testing just overall gear life, internal pressure inside the gearbox, things like that.
So how long has this one been running? This has been run pretty much 24/7?
Yeah, this one's been running 24/7 since late September 2022.
That's when I was harvesting last year.
We're always testing. Yeah, so we can add
Lead weights?
Yeah, we can add weight to the articulating arm to, you know, increase or decrease the load on the output flange of the gearbox.
Fantastic. Do you have any devices that can test in extreme failure?
Yeah.
Like take it up to the most, you know, run something at 120 miles an hour
Yeah.
just until it explodes?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
would that be?
So not necessarily 120 miles per hour, but we can load up a gearbox here on this station, and we put a cage over it. And this is where we test ultimate destruction, you know, method here. So we basically just load up a gearbox until it breaks. And we see what breaks, how it breaks, where it breaks, etc.
Okay, very good. So you can build a product for me that will last through Kale's
Yes.
normal
Yes.
wear and tear,
Yeah.
which actually might end up being
All of our
at,
products are kale proof.
at 120 miles an hour. Well, thank you very much, guys, for the factory tour here in California. Not the actual factory, but distribution warehouse. And this was originally founded 1978 by your
1978
grandpa,
by- yes.
Alex. Really good. And still family
Family-owned, family
and
operated.
run,
Yep.
distributed all over the world.
All over the world. Yep.
Wherever you see a
Wherever
UMC.
you see pivots.
Oh, side note, wherever you see pivots or crab boats, because apparently they also make hatches for crab fishermen, like you've seen possibly on Deadliest Catch. Is that
That's
correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Aluminum steel hatches that they will drop the crab into.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for the tour.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
I really appreciate
Great
it.
to meet you.
And yeah, look forward to seeing some of your products coming to a farm near you.
Absolutely.
All right. One more person, well, not person, one more dog we got to say hi to. Ellie, hello. You want to come say hi? Hi, my name's Kale. Hey, sweetheart. What a good puppy dog. Everybody,
Ellie
this is
is,
Ellie.
13
or
or
14?
Yeah, she's getting up there in age.
Old, wonderful, the team mascot, corporate mascot.
Right. Yep. The big dog's big dog.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah.
She's not right now. So you're holding down the fort right now, Ellie?
Yeah, she's the watchdog.
Making
Fantastic.
sure everybody does their job.
Oh, what a good pupper. Well, I found a couple farms, but haven't stopped at any yet. Right now I am helping rethatch a roof. And by helping, I'm holding the ladder here. This is a 40-year-old thatch roof. There's only 5 companies in America that... 5 companies that broke, or only 2?
2.
Are you one of them?
I'm only one.
And you're from Ohio?
I'm from Ireland.
Ireland. All right. This is a...
Originally from Ireland.
It's originally from Ireland. This is a thatch roof. The thatch came from Ireland. Correct?
Yeah.
40 years old.
Yes.
and we're trimming. We're what would you call it?
Dressing.
Dressing. We're dressing.
Dressing the roof. Dressing up,
They-
giving it a haircut.
Which, in other words, they trim about a 1/4 inch of the thatch off, which gets rid of the, I'm not going to say bird's nest, but some of the moss, whatever else, just making it
Little
clean cut.
lipstick and rouge.
It doesn't leak or anything. We're just dressing it up. 40 years old, and now it'll last, what, how often do you need to do this?
It's the first time I think it's been done in about 10 years. The dressing of it.
All right. Well, it started raining in California. It was dry forever. And they're coming to do the roof, and it started raining again. But this is doing a great job. So I said, you
Where are
know,
you out of yourself?
I'm from Nebraska.
Okay. We have the sod houses out there.
We do. Do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's some people maybe that still live in a sod house. But walking past a construction zone, I just offered to help, and glad to be of help.
The sod houses have the good insulation in the summer, where they kept the houses cool.
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes they know a lot more about it then than they do today, you know.
You do what you have to do to survive and or for comfort.
Oh yeah, they were functional people.
I can find work anywhere. We're gonna go eat brunch. We're in Solvang, the Danish capital of America, I believe, in California. But Solvang is also the capital
Denmark.
of Denmark.
Yep. That's how it works.
Let's go find some able skiers. Drive through able skier. Well, it didn't take me very long to find a vineyard. They're all over here in California. This is a friend of a friend's vineyard, I believe. And also, didn't take me long to find a vineyard. Did not take me long to find their John Deere tractors. This one has a loader. It's a little bit older. Open cab station with a roof. This tractor has its hat on backwards, which is neat, probably because this one is rocket propelled. It has this PTO driven rocket booster for when you need to farm your vines very, very quickly. This is the 5090 GN, apparently. So yeah, got front weights on it, mechanical front wheel assist, 4-wheel drive with good lugs, good power. Yeah, apparently they're done for the day. They didn't need me to help them out drive any tractors because most of these vines have been groomed, trimmed, and I believe they're being irrigated right now. Haha, check it out. They have a what looks like a pivot track closer. This is what we use to close pivot tracks in Nebraska for irrigation. And they've got a little packer behind. Don't know for sure, don't quote me, but it probably goes up and down these rows to till the soil and keep the weeds from growing. Ooh, there's wine barrels and there's a forklift. Good thing I'm a certified operator. Maybe we can go run that. And we landed and made it back to the Midwest. Do you want to know how I know how? gas just got real cheap. How's the trip, Megan? Just a few more hours on the road to head home, but we will fuel up with some cheaper unleaded.